Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your weekly healing message starting off the week of July 17th, 2017. So this is going to be our healing message, and I will be using the Goddess's Oracle cards for this spread. And at the end of the reading, as always, I'm going to pull from the Flower of Life, Wisdom of Ashtar cards, okay? Star. Actually, okay. So let's turn to the energy, the healing message. So this week is definitely, I feel, is going to be about nurturing and compassion with the self. So this is really a big focus on self this week. So I feel that's where we're coming from with the goddess energy. Alright, so the overall energy that we're dealing with, the overall energy. Leap of faith. Challenge. Prosperity. Fertility. Independent. Bright future. Past life. At the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I had to readjust the camera so you can see the cards better, but overall energy we have is the Leap of Faith card, and it says take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. Okay, so it's overall energy. I feel like the Leap of Faith is pretty much more so about trusting in where you're headed and where you're going, moving forward. I don't feel like it's really based off of a desire. I feel more so it's this trust in where you're going. Kind of like the Fool card, you know, starting a new journey, stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of an old way of being, of living, trusting in spirit, trusting in yourself. I feel like that's pretty much the overall energy, you know, and that to some might seem like a risk. To trust in yourself, to trust in your guides, to trust in your intuition, to trust in the unknown. That is, you know, a big fear. That is fear of the unknown, fear of failure, feel that you're unprotected or not safe. So it shows that lack of trust with yourself, that lack of trust within your guides, which want what's best for you. You know, the guides that work closely with you, who actually love you and want the best and the highest good for you and others involved or others around you. So it shows your lack of trust there, which needs to be healed. But the challenge and the lesson with all of this, you have prosperity. It says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Okay. So this is a lesson because there's limits here. Energy of feeling limited or like a limited supply of abundance or what you desire. So say if you desire love, there's a limit of, you know, limited, you know, value on good men or good women. You know, the house of your dreams, for example, is limited. There's not that house out there for me. You know, all the good houses are taken, or, you know, that type of thinking. You're challenged. You're not in a space to receive what spirit actually has stored up for you. You're not allowing yourself to just trust and fall into this abundance. Actually, I feel like Spirit has, that you've actually prepared for yourself, that you actually give birth to, or have been harvesting, prepping for. And the challenge here, what stands out on the card, is be open to receiving. So I feel like this is a big challenge because you're not in a place to receive it. You haven't trusted yet. You haven't just let go. It's like almost like you feel like you know much more better than your higher self and then your spirit guides and God or the angels, whomever you believe in. You feel like you know more than they do. Your old way of doing things is better. It's safer, but it's keeping you in a place of non-receiving. Your hands are closed because you're still holding on to something or someone or old patterns that don't serve you, which is why the past life card comes out. I'll get to that in a minute, but see, so you're being guided to approach your healing this week with fertility, and it says it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And that's what stands out to me, because I feel like you guys have been giving birth to some sort of project or idea or manifesting something, but I feel like the thing that stands out, you're being guided to approach the situation by giving birth to new conditions. That's what stands out. So this is about that harvest I feel like you've already been prepping for. It's already something stored up for you, or things that are already there for you energetically that you have yet to open up so that it can materialize. She has these eggs in her basket. She has a lot of bunnies, and of course they represent fertility. The eggs, however, to me, they represent new beginnings, something that has yet to hatch or give birth, and you're holding on to that stuff. But it also may require, she has her hands out, and it's like she's throwing seeds out there. I feel like this is a process of manifestation, but I also feel like she's giving up something as well. As she's manifesting or calling in, you have to let go of something. You have to release. But I feel like you may have to, do some final, finishing touches to maybe an idea or a project, a physical project. If you're giving birth to, it looks like jewelry. Some of you might be into jewelry, gardening, selling your own herbs or teas. Could be like health baskets or care packets, some people call it, with crystals and herbs and stuff like that. And also be that you like to make head jewelry or body jewelry for some of you, clothing, these other projects. It could just be things like love or your health or a home. Could be something much greater than that. Environments, activism, I'm hearing. So it's multiple things that it could be for different people, but Spirit's telling you to move towards that, but also to release as well in order to receive. So your hands are completely open. You're not still holding on to old pebbles. Like, let those go. By placing your focus on independence, so you have the Independent card. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So focusing on your strength, your independence, your inner power, not to confuse it with stubbornness, or the ego, but your inner strength, your inner power of how far you've actually come and how much you've learned, how much you've acquired on your journey thus far. Because it says your strength, it says your strength is the foundation for your success. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. I'm going to read it again. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. But I'm reading it that your strength is actually the foundation for your success, because you're not seeing it in that way. You're looking at yourself in a way that is very limited, not having compassion for yourself. It's like you're beating yourself up. You're not giving yourself enough credit, pretty much. So if you can focus on what you've overcome, because you haven't failed, you haven't lost anything, even if it may seem like you have lost in the process. Spirit's rewarding you. You see these pebbles, or these rose petals that are being thrown at this goddess, and her hands are open. She knows her value, her true worth. It's like Spirit is congratulating her. Others see her, others are congratulating her, and I feel like you need to focus on that. And I feel like focus on the attention and the support that you get from Spirit, but also those around you, the petals that are being thrown at you. So this is like love and, you know, admiration, support, you know, compliments even for some of you. It could also be that some of you are very attractive to others physically or just energetically. And that has something to do with seeing how far you've come and how successful you are just by the support that you get or the love that you get. Okay, so how is this going to conclude? You have the Bright Future card. We see her a lot. I think we had this last week, but it says, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So definitely what's going to conclude is that I feel like you're going to see things from a much more prosperous way. I feel like there's going to be some healing that comes over a lot of people. Emotional healing and releasing. And it causes you to have, a bit more trust in where you stand with Spirit. Trusting your emotions more. Trusting in how you feel. Believing in yourself much more. Past life, at the bottom of the deck, it says the situation involves your past life memories. Could literally be past life energies, such as, another lifetime that you were here, or it could represent a past situation, okay, far out in the past, that you've pretty much put all of these past memories in it looks like a matrix. Like you put all of that, it's like imprinted in I don't know how to explain how I'm seeing it, but it's not really the Akashics, but it's something kind of like that, like a weird futuristic computer screen, and it has all of these pictures and words. It's like you've kept all of that, and it's like it's time to clear it. It's time to clear it out, because it has something to do with your lack of faith and trust and being receptive to prosperity, not seeing yourself as successful and strong and independent and worthy. Not able to see the future. It's like you're basing everything from your past, therefore you can't see what's in front of you. It's not known to you. You also don't feel the freedom of what's to come. It's like you're still prison. You're still in a prison from past situations. It's time to let it go. I would definitely work with Isis in order to recall whatever it is that you're holding on to in this life experience and your other life experiences that could be affecting you from moving forward and from manifesting what it is that you truly desire, the life that you desire, whom you wish to be, your bright future, whatever that is for you. You can work with Mother Isis to recall those things that need to be let go of. Also, cord cutting, you can work with Archangel Michael. Okay. If you don't feel confident enough to do that yourself, you can find plenty of, gifted mediums or psychics or healers out there, spiritual healers, to do past life regressions or the Akashics or cord cutting. I'm sure you can find someone out there. But that's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at the Flower of Life card for the week. These cards, I love them. Okay, so let's see. What is the message for this week? July 17, 2017. What is the advice, Divine Spirit? Okay. Honor you. Yes. Okay, it's perfect. So let's see what the message is. And then we have a pretty little setting here. Okay, it says honor and love your physical and non-physical self, the body, mind, and spirit. Allow them all to move into balance as you realize all have equal importance. You are not your mind, you are not your body, and you are not your spirit. You are all of these together, a beautiful combination that the universe celebrates as you. Feel this and celebrate the amazing relationship you have with you, for this is the most important relationship you will ever experience, and everything else in this reality is a reflection of that. Close your eyes and place your hands on your heart. Say to yourself, I love you. I accept you as you are. You are important and your life counts. Feel the words resonate through you, illuminating the star within your heart. You are what you are. It is time to fully accept the beautiful physical and spiritual being that you are. No more resistance and putting yourself through pain by trying to be something you are not. Feel your star radiating unconditional love and light to every cell in your body. Feel enlivened, harmonized, and loved in the presence of your sacred heart. Let all be as it is. That is your message, you guys. Until next week, peace.